Introduction. The Science of Defying Fate. If you have played Wonderful Every Day, Down the Rabbit Hole, Subarashiki Hibi, you are undoubtedly familiar with its iconic opening theme, the song of the Aerodynamics Girl and Boy. But why aerodynamics? In a visual novel so deeply entrenched in philosophy, psychology, and literature, the sudden inclusion of a physical science seems almost out of place. However, in the world of Subarashiki Hibi, aerodynamics is not just the study of airflow. It is a profound metaphor for human existence. In this article, we will explore the philosophical meaning of aerodynamics, the crushing weight of gravity, and the hidden connection between this science and Ludwig Wittgenstein himself. Gravity as the ultimate destiny, the pull of death. Throughout the game, we witness multiple characters falling from the school rooftop. Zakuro, Kimika, and Takuji all succumb to the same fate. In the game's philosophical framework, gravity is the ultimate symbol of inevitable destiny, despair, and death. It is the overwhelming force that tells these broken characters that they are powerless, dragging them down to the earth to be crushed. When life becomes too painful, when the bullying, the madness, and the absurdity of the world become unbearable, these characters surrender their will to live. They stop fighting and let gravity take over. Aerodynamics. The power to resist Gustav Eiffel and the resistance to falling. In the first chapter, Zakuro drops a stuffed rabbit from the roof, calling it an aerodynamics experiment, and referencing Gustav Eiffel, the pioneer of the field. Aerodynamics is, at its core, the science of resisting gravity to take flight. During the game's climax, Tomasane and Hasaki also fall from the roof. Yet unlike the others, they survive. Why? Because they possessed aerodynamics. They did not surrender to gravity. Even in mid-air, Tomasane fiercely rejected despair, desperately reaching out to protect Hasaki. This pure, unyielding will to live acts as the aerodynamic force that defied their fatal destiny. The existential act of creation. Resisting gravity in Subarashiki Hibi is much like the act of creation itself. When an artist faces a blank canvas, they are facing a void. The act of drawing is not merely a technical exercise to achieve perfection. It is a deeply existential struggle. Every single stroke left on the canvas serves as a testament to one's growth, dedication, and existence, defying the emptiness. Similarly, the aerodynamics of the soul is not about magically fixing all tragedies. It is the active, painful, yet beautiful process of defining your own unique existence, refusing to be pulled down by the weight of a cruel world. Wittgenstein's hidden connection to the sky. There is a fascinating historical parallel to this theme. Before dedicating his life to philosophy, Ludwig Wittgenstein actually studied aerodynamics. He even patented a design for an aircraft propeller. Wittgenstein was a man deeply tormented by depression and suicidal thoughts, much like the characters in the game who stood at the edge of the roof. He felt the heavy gravity of despair, yet he never surrendered to it. He lived a full life, and his final words before passing away were reportedly, "Tell them I've had a wonderful life." Wittgenstein himself was a pioneer of aerodynamics, fighting the gravity of his own mind to achieve a happy existence. Conclusion. Become a pioneer of your own sky. Wonderful Every Day uses the concept of aerodynamics to teach us that happiness is not something that passively happens to us. It requires action, defiance, and the sheer will to live. Gravity will always exist. The world will always have cruelty, pain, and despair trying to pull us down. But within all of us lies the potential for aerodynamics. By fiercely clinging to our will to live and forging our own meaning stroke by stroke, we too can defy gravity and take flight.